Hi Pisces, how are you? This is Samantha from Soul Pathways, and I wanted to come on today and give you a solar eclipse reading for the past solar eclipse. This is to see where this solar eclipse affected you, how it affected you, and maybe get some angel advice moving forward. Solar eclipses, they last for about 6 months out. So, and solar eclipse was Saturday, today is Monday. You're my last reading. So if I'm sure some stuff has been happening for you, and I hope this has found you, and if it has, I'm sure there's something here for you. Okay, it's a general reading. Take from it what resonates. If you find yourself resonating with some of the messages, just be discerning and take it to your higher power. Just make sure those messages are absolutely for you. Okay. Nevertheless, the solar eclipse was Saturday the 29th of March. It was in the sign of Aries. It was a partial solar eclipse. The solar eclipse has to do with our masculine side of self if we're dealing with our internal aspects, okay? Outer aspects means it has to do with probably the men in our lives. So, any of the men we could be dealing with in our life, we probably are having issues with them. So it could be fathers, brothers, uncles, cousins, friends, okay, colleagues, right? Especially if these people have Aries aspects in their birth charts, or you do, then it's heightened, okay? And you're going to see forward movement with those people, okay? And that doesn't mean negative, okay, Pisces. So these cards have all been cleansed, meditated upon, and shuffled, but just to pick out your card, I'm going to go ahead and continue to shuffle as I ask Divine what area of your life was impacted by the solar eclipse. Divine, what aspect of it, of Pisces' life, was affected by the solar eclipse this past Saturday? This card flipped. It's the number 49. You could be a life path 4, life path 9. You could be 49 years old. And it says, wise woman of the grove. So, and I'm seeing a figure in the woods. I just heard somebody's leading you through a hardship or on your journey. So I've got a couple stories here. There's a treasure chest here with a ring in it. Looks like a ruby. Could be a commitment, a relationship, a promise. I just heard a promise that will be fulfilled. For some, this is love. For others, this is action that will be taken. For some, it's a person that you held space and grace for. For others, it's with somebody that held space and grace for you. Drawn into all the greenery, which is the heart chakra. It's healing now. The solar eclipse is shedding light onto a path that has long since been dark and muddled. You haven't known your way. A woman could be involved, wise woman. You're either the woman, or you could be dealing with a woman that you see as wise. This could be a mature woman at 49. 53 was on my timer now. 57 and 58 also just came up. These are numbers. If they resonate, take them. You or her. There is a relationship with self here, or a relationship with another that is being worked on. And I just heard a third, is that there's a relationship with both that is happening. One with self and one with the other simultaneously. Because they're intricately connected. Okay. So this card actually came out with that card. Maple Spirit, 23. Could be a life path 2 or 3. Could be a life path 5. Could be a life path 4 here. I said that. Okay. And the word generosity. And I'm drawing, this is a maple tree. And what I'm drawn to here is, I just heard tree of life. 7:44 when I said that, and what I'm being told is somebody here has had to leave everything behind, or is in the process of leaving everything and everyone behind and starting a whole new life. One or both. Correction. The path you've led has been difficult. My heart goes to you. It really does. See, I have a Pisces moon, so I absolutely understand. Something about fall. The fall. Something that happened in the fall. Or a great fall. A fall from great heights. A fall from grace. A fall from grace. Not wanting to fall from grace. At a time when you needed to be generous and protective. Being somebody's rock. And you weren't. I just heard this is a time of renewal. It's a time to change the energy. This is a 17. That's crazy. This came out in Aquarius's reading. You might want to watch Aquarius's reading if that sign's in your birth chart, but if this resonates, that number, if you've been seeing it, but something could happen out of the blue. You could be a fire sign as well. or have fire sign in your chart. But there was a choice of two to make, and it seems like in the beginning, the choices you felt you made the right one, but you wound up not knowing all the information, and in the end, it wasn't the right one. Now you're getting another opportunity, perhaps, to right a wrong. That will resonate with some. What did I say about renewal? Now this gives me Princess and the Frog vibes. Disney movies are coming in. I'm hearing fairy tale love. So for some, this is definitely about a romance or a relationship that has the potential to go the distance. 20, 2, 0. You could be a life path 2, or these could be birthdays. 23, 4, 9, or 2 of any month, or 20. Or it could be February, it could be April, it could be September, or it could be March. Kissing the frog. Kissing a ton of frogs to get to the prince, you see? Wearing a crown. Wearing a crown. She's an earth angel. He's in the middle of healing. She's done the healing. And there's a full moon. Yeah, if this resonates, you might want to watch Aquarius. I do believe it was Aquarius. Something about a full moon. There was another reading where the full moon of April was highly significant. Full moon in April is highly significant, or by April 20th even. Yeah, that should be right around the full moon then. You might find a renewal in a relationship coming in, Pisces. So, yeah. And then what did I say about autumn? Letting go in the autumn. So by autumn, for some of you, you'll be letting go of something else. So, I don't know if this is the same grouping. I feel like this could distinctly be a separate grouping of individuals. If you're seeing hummingbirds, joy. For those willing to take the leap. Master number 22, coming in with that one. If you have it in your chart, I know I do. You could be seeing hummingbirds in real time, or pictures or whatever online, right? Back of the deck, right? Other symbols, unicorns. 45. You could be 45 or have a life path 5, or something could happen in May. May could be big. But this is magic. Letting me know that magic and miracles could be coming in, right? Through truth. A truth is going to set you free. And that could happen in May. Between now, March and May. And it will bring in a new beginning. A happy new beginning from what I'm seeing here. 10, which is October, or the 10th of the month, of any month. Or it'll bring, a new beginning with that 1. You could be a life path 1. You could love daffodils. You could be seeing daffodils. It is spring. Something's coming in speedily. Again, joyous. Now that truth doesn't have to be negative. That could be a joyful truth that comes in. But it could help you transmute a hard situation with that Phoenix rising. You could have recently went through a hard time, a dark night of the soul. And it will help you again transcend with the 23. Okay? And being told to move to the next deck. So let's get a little bit more information with the new deck for you, Pisces. So for some of you, this is definitely love. For others of you, this could be work. Okay? You could be trying to find your way, find your purpose, trying to find your soul tribe. Okay? You could be trying to find what you're good at. For some of you, you're moving, trying to make ends meet so you can move. I do feel like by year's end, many Pisces are going to find themselves in a new predicament, a new environment, in a new place. Or with a new person, a new job. I just heard luck is on your side, Pisces. Okay. Can we get a little more information from Pisces, please? Divine. Adjustments. Now that card's been coming out. This card, as much as I shuffle these, it's amazing to me. 4, maybe 5 other readings, this card's come out in. Adjustment, 24. 6. 6 is love, life lessons. This is moving forward, making adjustments to move forward. And abundance is at the bottom of the deck. So again, it doesn't have to be about love. It could be about prosperity. Abundance could be anything though, folks. Time abundance, financial abundance, love abundance. And love can be self-love, love of another, love of your job, love of creativity, okay? Love of your pets. So, abundance is coming in. For some of you, it's through something that you're doing that you're passionate about. It could be psychic gifts and abilities. Precognition is under that. With the 13, lucky number 13 for some. For some. Yep, it's vision, being psychic, future, seeing the future. Psychic ability. Okay. For others, you're empathic with those deep emotions. Okay. For others, it's healing. You're a healer. Okay. For others, you're going to be gifted some finances through angelic assistance. Because some people were very hostile with you and kept you down, oppressed you, or hurt you, or stole from you, and you're going to be assisted to getting some finances given back to you, because clarity will be brought to a situation, legal situation, I just heard. Okay? So, yeah. For others of you, it could be through a friendship or a partnership, maybe you go into partnership with a friend. Who knows? Yeah, you become something new with a friend, or you build a partnership there. Yeah, you create it. There's an achievement there to be had. Yeah, divine feminine. Yeah, it's a river of blessings, okay, coming in for you because you have a sacred purpose. So, Pisces, I'm thinking for many of you, I'm going to hold that one out. Abundance, 2. In many different ways. Yeah, it's a portal. You're going to walk through with 1. Look at that. New beginnings. For many of you, this is something you've never done. And if you could go back to earlier on, let's say your 20s, and you were told to write a book, but you could still remember coming back from whatever age you are now, you would write about where you were instead of what you were doing, your 20s. You'd be like, when I was 50-some or 60, I was doing this. Because it's that impressive. This is awakening, infinite possibilities, the opening of the mind, expansion beyond whatever you've been. You have gotten out of your comfort zone and began to see things outside of the box for yourself. And that's a beautiful thing. That's why you get portals. That's how you timeline jump. That's how you achieve things. Great achievements coming in. Huge. Look at that buffalo. Look at that buffalo. Huge achievements. 49. That's 2 49s, folks. Wise woman with achievement. So, man or woman. I'm just going to hold this. 49, 49. Wise woman makes achievements. Effort plus intention will bring in huge achievements this year. And you will become something new because of it. And I'm very interested to see what this is. Because I was told miracles. So, miracles are your best friend this year, Pisces. Or coming up. Why did I say this year? And there's no mistakes in my mind, or in my mouth, or in my speech. Miracles are your best friend this year, Pisces. Wow. Lucky you. I just heard lucky dog. I don't know where that came from. You are very lucky. Not that I even believe in luck, because I don't. We don't, there is no luck. Things happen because we attract it in. You're vibrating at a certain level. Gratitude brings it in. You must have done the work. 51. Did you do the healing work? I'm beside myself, but yeah. And behind that was twin flames. So behind miracles was twin flames. And then building your world. So take what resonates. If you're on a twin flame journey, you might find a twin flame comes in with 16, which is a 7, which is divine speaking to you. And that says soul partner and eternal connection. So I set that at 25, which is another 7. So 7, 7. And like I said, that came in with, I gotta set these cards to the side, but it came in like this. Twin flame, miracles, and twin flame. So for some of you, your twin flame could come in now or within the next 6 months from now, and your journey is going to be filled with achievement, because you're going to walk through a portal together by making this adjustment together, working together, and you're going to create abundance like you've never seen together. And it'll be different for each set. Some of you will have time abundance, financial abundance. All of you will have all the twin flame. Some of you it will be marriage, lifelong friendships, marrying your best friend, marrying, staying together until you're old and gray. Others of you, it's children, happy family, happy home. You're marrying, you're moving, you're living in the best place ever. You're traveling the world together. You're becoming rich and famous together. Others of you, it's building something from ground up and serving the world together. Some of you, it's multiple. I'm not gonna lie. Some of you get multiple blessings, because I was shuffling and I saw the River of Blessings card not once but twice. And when I see that card, it is what it is. It's a River of Blessings. So, yeah, there it is. And that's a 47, which is an 11. And I just feel like there's going to be consistent, non-stop blessings for some of you. So, let me get a little bit more information with this deck. That's pretty awesome. Now, for some of you, it will be finding your soul purpose. You might meet somebody. You might begin to work with them. You might find that perfect job. Okay. And you might begin to travel. You might relocate to a new place and find the job of your dream, the career of your dreams, the person of your dreams. Maybe all three. And it will blow your mind. A little more for Pisces, please. Can you tell me a little more, Divine? Some of you are happy in your current positions, I'm hearing. So if that's the case, wanting promotions or whatever, I feel like that is what's going to then come. Okay. Okay, so Healing the past came out. So I feel like, because it came out with another card, and then these two were the split, and I was told to hold them. So healing the past felt like it went with dwelling in truth. So I feel like there's a truth that's going to help heal the past. And you're going to accept that. And by doing that, you're going to be on top of the world. And the relationship is going to move forward. And you guys are going to exceed whatever. Excellence. And moving forward. This could, yeah, I mean, I can't lie. This is an Ace of Cups. There's some sort of wisdom, truth coming in that's going to set you free. You're either going to give it or receive it, Pisces. You're going to be a giver or receiver of a cup of love or cup of truth. Yeah, there it is again, the message. You're going to give or get a phone call, text, email. Now, for some of you, this is a job offer. It's an offer, and it's a good one, I just heard. Yeah, it's going to help you cultivate prosperity. You are going to be able to live long-term off of this. Pay down bills, move, raise a family on it. Yes, anchor, root yourself, plant a new tree, build a legacy. Yes, make a difference in the world. Yes. It will help bring you into your own power. So you're going to proceed softly. Because you believe in the magic, baby. You are the magic. I already said that. Just go with the flow and communicate freely. Communication's coming in. You're either going to give it or you're going to get it. So embrace your future, right? So something about healing the past and the theme of planting a new tree, because you got to rip up the one that's there. It's not helping you, right? You gotta let the old go, so you can walk through that new door into your new world, right? Right. Some of you are doing that where you are, or you're going to do that in a new home or a new city, a new location, a new environment, a new work environment, or within a new relationship. Some of you are bringing in I heard a new baby, so a new family member. Some of you are getting married. Congratulations, 3344 when I said that one. So that's 77. There's a luck to be had and it's divinely blessed. That's the case. So what's some wisdom we can give Pisces moving forward with this? Some of you might feel blocked. No, you're not blocked. You're being prepared for the next level. Hang tight. Don't change a thing. You're going to be okay. Breathe. Take a lot of salt baths. I know it's going so slow that you feel you're stuck. No. You're going to be just fine. Listen to music. Find ways to lighten yourself up. Watch comedies. Do things that make you happy. I'll just add the in case you're already happy. It's all about increasing your vibration. That might help speed things up, but it is a divine timing thing. When the time's right, it will come in. And it will shift. Hang tight. Change. Don't go backwards. Okay? Don't go backwards. Only forward. Okay. What's the advice we can give Pisces? And yes, you're doing superb. You're loved. I know your ancestors are grateful for you. Wow, there it is. Mother Earth. So that card says, time to feel love and take comfort in yourself. So feel comfortable and feel loved. This is a time of great transformation. Some of you might be pregnant, or you might get pregnant. And I don't mean, it doesn't have to be physically, it doesn't have to be with a baby, but you might be pregnant with an idea, an invention, an innovation. Maybe you have a book inside of you. Maybe you have, the gestation period of, who knows, something huge. Get outside and into nature. There's something to be said about sitting under a tree even, or near a pond or a river. It can very much help, is what I'm saying. The other aspect here that can help is self-care. Those salt baths, candles, music, smiling, laughter, dancing, taking good care of you, telling yourself you love you, right? Eating good, feeling good, knowing your worth, knowing your value, because I tell you what, you are all those things. You're the magic, you're the reason, you're the gift. And when you recognize that, Pisces, that is when you birth that to the world. And that will come through in anything you put out, create. If it's a baby, then your child is going to feel like magic. It's going to feel so loved. If it's a project, a book, that book is going to be phenomenal. Everybody's going to want to read it. Because your intention was set and it was inside that book from cover to cover, right? The energy truly does matter when you're doing something. You're an old soul, whoever this resonates with. You have the capacity to heal and lift the vibration of this entire planet through your love. Know that. You're not just one drop, but yet you are. Wrap your mind around that. That card actually came out with this card, which says, be the light. There's so much wisdom to be had within you, Pisces. So much good. So much laughter. That laughter is a frequency raiser. You bring love and light and goodness to this world in abundance. Your aura is bright. This world needs everybody. But I'm called to say this world truly needs you. Because you're fertile. There's something about you. gifts, abilities, skill sets. There's something unique about your energy, powers, and the way you're going to be able to bring the rest of the world into alignment with yourself, raising the frequency that others cannot do. Just you. And that's pretty doggone spectacular, if you ask me. And that comes from the universe. Some of you are star seeds, if not most of you, if not earth angels, I'm told. You might watch the stars. You must love the stars. The moon, the stars. Some of you are extremely ambitious. Looking up is something you might say. Look up. It'll get better. Better days ahead. You're an optimist, perhaps? Some of you are naturalists, but you're definitely seers, mystics, psychics. And you're definitely protected by the universe and your guardian angels. As you guide others, the world will guide you, because you tend to lead with your heart. Okay, Pisces? And that's your reading for the solar eclipse, March 2025. It's a general reading. If you want a personal reading, information is below. Feel free to reach out. We'll set something up, okay? I'll have April readings here soon. Otherwise, you take care. Stay blessed. You know that you're loved. Talk to you later.